Hey guys, today we have a new topic of 10th grade. We have chapter 5, section 5. Fundamental trigonometric identities. We have a mistake in the book. Page 156. The mistake is identities, not identities. Okay, identities. You should check the mistake in the book. We said page 156. As we discussed earlier, the importance of trigonometric ratio in our daily lives, solving problem related to angles and distance is very important. So we have objective in this topic, apply trigonometric identities in many other area of life, including particularly, including physics. Particularly is physics. Find the relationship between trigonometric ratio using definitions. So we have, guys, we have some hints. You should memorize it. And some of the hints you will study it in 12th grade else. So the first hint, we have, for example, or for instance, x don't equal or don't equate to 0, okay? So tangent or tan theta equal y over x. And we have cosine theta equal to x rth or x over r. And we have sine theta equal y over r. Okay? And I prepared this figure for you. We have a right triangle, okay? We have x, okay, and y, and hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is r, So it is Pythagorean theorem. So r squared or r to the second power equal x to the second power plus y to the second power, or r squared equal x squared plus y squared with respect to Pythagorean theorem, okay? So we have an example. So for instance, in the book we have page 157, example number 1, prove the equation. Example number 1, prove this equation, or prove the equation, this equation. Tan theta equal to sine theta over cosine theta. It's so crucial. If you prove right side, you should equal or equate to the left side, or left side equate to the right side, okay? So we have tan theta equals sine theta over cosine theta. Which side we should prove? I'm gonna prove sine theta over cosine theta, okay, particularly to find the other side or left side, to find tan theta, okay, equal sine theta, we have it here, equal y over r, okay? Then You should put the ratio down. So what is the formula of cosine theta? Is x rth, or x over r. So that's belong to y over r, divide to multiply or multiplication, and reciprocal. We said that in the class. Reciprocal, not flip. You should remind mathematically term. Time r x. So we can abbreviate or cancel r with r, equal y x, or y over x. Y over x, this is the final outcome or final result. So sine theta over cosine theta equal y x, or y over x. So y over x, where is y over x? Look. Yes, I'm going to use another color, please. Okay. Let me use red one. Okay, so tan theta equal y over x. Okay. Y over x. Tan theta equal y over x. That's belong to sine theta over cosine theta equal tangent of theta, or tan theta. So we found, or we prove right side equal to the left side. Or if you want to prove left side equal to the right side, same. So we have fundamentals of trigonometric, yes, I wrote the abbreviation, I put a dot, identities. We said we have a mistake of the title. Yes, of the topic, the title of the topic, we have a mistake. I said that from the beginning. Fundamental trigonometric identities, not identities, because you should check the mistake, please, in the book. We have a mistake in the spelling of identities. Okay, page 156. I repeat it again, so you should check the mistake. Okay, so we have tangent of theta equal to sine theta over cosine theta. Okay, and we have general formula. We have general formula here. I want the rubber to cancel the mistake, We have general formula, sine. You should memorize it because it's so crucial, this formula. Please guys, you should memorize this formula. Okay, because it is so crucial. Cosine square theta equal to 1. And you have this formula else in 12th grade. So How can I find cosine square theta and sine square theta in this equation? Because it's, yes, consider this formula as equation. So if I want to find sine square of theta, sine square theta equal 1 minus cosine square theta. If you want to find cosine square theta equal 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, and we have another example. Then I'm gonna give you a jury or a homework and you should solve it according to this example. I'm gonna solve it now, okay? So, example, write the expression 1 plus cosine x, 1 plus cosine x over sine square x in terms of a single trigonometric ratio. Okay, write the expression, this expression, in terms of a single trigonometric ratio. Okay, trigonometric ratio. So let me write it down. Divided by sine square x equal 1 plus cosine x, put it down because we don't have any formula about it. So sine square x, we have it here, look at it. Or I use another color like yellow. Okay. Sine square x, here we have it, equal 1 minus cosine theta. Okay. Sine square theta equal 1 minus cosine square theta. 1 minus cosine square theta, or x, because there we have theta, but here we have x. You can write x or theta. They are same. Okay, let me use the rubber for cancel it. Okay. Okay. Cosine square x. So equal to, okay, 1 plus cosine x. Then you should use difference between two squares. So 1 minus cosine x and 1 plus cosine x. You study it. Difference between two squares in 8th grade and also in 9th grade too. So it's so easy. We finished. Then we will cancel 1 plus cosine x with 1 plus cosine x directly. So equal 1 over 1 minus cosine x. Okay, equal 1 over 1 minus cosine x. So guys, I'm gonna give you a jury or a homework. Okay, try this. Okay, try this. Write the expression sine square x over 1 minus cosine x in terms of a single trigonometric ratio. Okay, trigonometric, you should write it in trigonometric ratio. Write it in trigonometric ratio, please guys. I hope you get it well, inshallah. I'm gonna give you another lecture. I hope to get it well. Thank you. Goodbye.